Hello, what's up? Welcome back, guys. Yep. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of loud. So we're going to be doing a timeless reading. We're just coming out of the full moon. Nothing really much else going on that I saw astrologically. Not that I even really looked. I just go off of what I see online most of the time. My other headphone fell through my shirt. Excuse me. Yeah, so if you want to book a personal, everything's in the description. I'll never contact you in any way, shape, or form. Excuse me, guys. I'll never contact you in any way, shape, or form for a reading. The only way to book a reading is to DM me on Instagram or send me an email. Thank you to everybody that does book readings and to everybody that has subscribed to Patreon. If you want to see the extendeds that I do after these videos, those are in the description. If you want to listen to my music, that is also in the description. But I give thanks to my guides, angels, ancestors for any messages we need to see, hear, and know in our life, love, and relationships for a timeless reading. So we're starting out with the Sorcerer's Tarot. Boom. Let's go ahead and tap in. Let's see what comes out. Already got a little stack. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, we have the World, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Tower, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, back to the World. This is basically what came out for the short video. Everything except the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords came out. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's like a conversation that needs to be had. I don't know, it's like it's not even just a conversation. You may just be talking to somebody. Maybe there's something new that came into your life with the Three of Wands, maybe some new relationship. This could be a new job opportunity. We don't really have pentacles on the table. I feel like whatever it is that's coming into your life right now, it's really helping to bring balance. I feel like there may have been a time of confusion. Okay, you may have been feeling a little confused, but when I see the Seven of Cups, I feel like that's a decision too. It's also a decision that needs to be made. All right, but the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, I feel like it's like you're trying to decide about whether you want to move in a particular direction. I feel like this could also have to do with a living situation. You may be trying to decide where you want to live, but it looks like you have multiple options. And I feel like this is also probably related to a relationship. You could also have multiple options in love. You may not be interested in pursuing all of those options or interested in any of those options at all, but you do have them. And so this is you recognizing that and kind of you just really being sure about yourself and the direction you're taking. This is really embodying that sword energy. And it's kind of it's like willing to cut anything out that isn't really going to help you further your own path. Right? I'd like to clarify this, please. Can we clarify? I want to clarify the tower. What is this tower coming in? Keep in mind, like, towers don't always have to be bad towers. Towers can essentially be moments and experiences that, moments and experiences, excuse me, that essentially clear the path for you to move forward. All right, with the Hierophant, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, and we have Strength in reverse. I feel like you're just saying no to something. It's like you're kind of just letting go of something. With the Strength reverse, you're not really holding on, whether this is an old belief system, whether this is an old job, old relationship, just old emotions, maybe some kind of healing that you're going through. Maybe you're just coming out of that space now where you're like, okay, well, I see how this is holding me back. And I feel like you're saying no to anything and anyone that is holding you back, because it feels to me like you want something healthy and balanced. And I feel like that's in all areas of your life. I don't feel like that's in any one space. We have the Six of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers here with the Six of Swords and the Magician. I'll take that as well. I feel like this is where you're moving towards. It's like you're moving away from something, and by moving away from something, you're manifesting this healthy reciprocal loving relationship, but I feel like there's a decision that you have to make. I don't even feel like it's between multiple people. I feel like it's a decision that you have to make within yourself to actually choose to manifest this. I feel like you may have been in a space where you felt very defeated, right? Strength reversed, Four of Cups, I mean, Two of Swords. It's like you just kind of, it's like you're in this space where you just decided to turn your back on something completely. And I feel like this can have to do with love in general. You may have just been like, you know, I don't even want to manifest this anymore. Or I don't know if it's possible anymore. And I feel like that's changing. I feel like something's coming in with the Three of Wands in the world that's really changing your perspective on what you're capable of and what is possible for you. And I feel like this balanced and healthy, loving relationship is something that you're capable of manifesting. This could also just be in career. It doesn't feel career-based. It could be career-based. We can look at it that way. It doesn't feel that way to me. To me, this feels like some kind of, it just feels like love in general. You're deciding that you're ready to actually manifest something new. Whether that's a new beginning with a current partner, overcoming challenges, or that's you just manifesting new love as a whole. I feel like you're in that space now where you're deciding that you do want to do that. Let's pull from another deck. I'd like to clarify this. Yeah, let's clarify what exactly is it that you are choosing to manifest here. What is it you're choosing to manifest? It feels like a very nervous energy. I feel like there's a lot of nerves surrounding this. It's almost kind of like you don't know. There may not be a clear direction on where something is or isn't going. Right? I split the deck. I got Ace of Swords reverse and we got the Emperor here. So you may not be really clear about who or what you're going towards, but you know what you want. It's kind of what it feels like to me. So what exactly is this new direction you're heading in here? Like how can we, I kind of want to look into how we can manage this. It's like how, it's almost like compartmentalizing your past trauma and accepting it for what it is to allow you to manifest something new is the energy I'm picking up on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So again, I feel like this is you really deciding to do something new for yourself. Three of Cups, King of Swords, Fire Kitten, which I believe is, I want to say the Page of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God, dropping all the cards today. I think that was everything. Okay. Yeah, so regarding this new area that you're moving into, I mean, I do feel like you're going to need to be patient. It's almost like you're not even looking for something that's super, like you're not thinking about like, oh, am I going to get married? Am I going to retire in this job? I don't feel like that's the thing that's at the forefront of your thoughts right now. To me, it feels like you're just looking to have fun again. I feel like you've come out of this you're coming out of this really cold and really, what's the word, isolated energy. You're coming out of all of that and you're ready to just go out into the world, start dating again, start having fun, just making friends, getting to know people. I mean, Ace of Wands, it's like you're really stepping in that new direction. The Nine of Wands here, because you've overcome a lot. I feel like you've overcome so much, right? The 9 and the Ace comes to the 10 and it's like you're overcoming that. Does it mean, did it just like go out of focus? Like, right? Is it like, why is it not focusing on anything? There we go. Sorry. I feel like I said, man, there is a need to be patient, but it's like you're manifesting all these really beautiful things. I mean, this has been an overarching theme for the past few readings. I mean, to me, it feels like you're manifesting a new friend group. It's like you're manifesting people that actually want to support you and make you feel loved, that actually want to see you succeed, which I think is really beautiful. It's really nice. Let's clarify this whole let's just pull some cards. I'm not even clarifying at this point. It's pretty self-explanatory what you're in right now, right? The Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like that's exactly, it's like your luck is changing. And I don't feel like it's because you're doing anything other than choosing to do things differently, wanting to see things from a different perspective. And it's like, because you wanted to change your perspective, you're now starting to see opportunities where you may not have seen them in the past, right? We had the Five of Wands reverse, we had the Two of Pentacles again, we have the Star, Three of Pentacles, we have the Tower again, we have the Eight of Wands reverse, which I believe is what that is, and the back to the Five of Wands reverse. So yeah, I feel like whatever it is that's coming in for you right now, these new opportunities, these new relationships, they're not really going to be a reflection of that Five of Wands energy. I feel like you're kind of just stepping away from any type of unnecessary conflict as a whole, right? And you're really just focused on following your heart, following your passions, following, you know, what it is you know you want. But I feel like you're deciding to not, it's like there's a decision to not move forward in a particular direction based on a tower that's, we have the tower twice. So based on a tower moment or something that's coming in here, you're really trying to decide, should I move forward in this? And it's almost like an alignment thing. It's like choosing to stay in alignment with a particular person or a particular job. And I feel like you're reflecting, even on a friend group, I feel like you're trying to decide, do I want to stay friends with these people? Do I want to continue to invest in a particular connection? Or do I want to just move in a whole new direction? But I don't necessarily feel like it's almost like it's not really being shown yet. We had the Moon earlier at the bottom of the deck I didn't pull. So I'd like to know, what is it that we're not necessarily seeing here about whatever this is that's coming up, I guess. Okay, I keep dropping cards today. Sorry. Okay, I got the cards. Strength and the Two of Swords. Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to figure out a better way to do my sound or something, because I feel bad. I'm probably making a lot of noise with the microphone. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like the thing you may not be seeing is that it's a few things. It's like you may need to turn your back on something, or there's a need to let go of this energy of continuously turning your back on stuff. It's like something you think looks like something from the past, but it's not. Kind of energy, right? It's like you kind of like, well, because, I mean, tower moments are going to exist at every step of your journey, regardless of whether you're in a new timeline or not. Tower moments are just karmic lessons, and I feel like karmic lessons are always happening in their own way. Oh, we have the Ten of Cups bottom of the deck here. So it does look like this is like, it's almost like this energy where you're considering turning your back on a wish fulfillment. Almost because you can't see where it's going, but maybe that's the point, is to not know where it's going, but to enjoy the process. And I feel like that's the energy you're stepping into. I feel like this was like a past energy where you would make decisions to either walk away from something or turn your back on a person or a job or a situation because you didn't 100% know where it was going. And I feel like that stems from the need to be in control. And you're now getting out of that, and you're saying to yourself, I understand that everything is always in flux. I understand that there are new things coming into my life, and I understand that nothing will ever be 100% perfect. And it's up to me to decide for myself where I want to invest and what I need to leave behind. And I feel like that's the big lesson right now. What do you need to leave behind? Right? We have Mercury retrograde coming up, and so this is the energy that's already coming through for us, is really getting us to reevaluate every aspect of our life, our communication style, the type of people we keep around us, how people fit into our lives, how we fit into their lives, are our dreams and visions of the future in alignment with each other, and can we invest in this relationship without removing that aspect of individuality about our own personal dreams and aspirations. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll do one more pull, and then we're going to take this over to Patreon. It's a very just mental energy. It's very, I feel like there's a lot of gears turning, and I feel like that's because there's a lot that's not known about where you're going. And I think it's just needing to embrace the process, man. To embrace the unknown. I think I might put that in the title if I can remember it. Embrace the unknown. Because I feel like these beautiful things, man, they're here to experience. And it's not something that you can always control. Whether that's in life, love, relationships. You know, everything's always changing, man. Right, bottom of the deck we have Six of Swords reverse, which is interesting because we had the Six of Swords in the upright in the other deck. So it's almost like, it's almost this feeling of like you're keeping yourself stuck based on the pretenses of what you think something is, but there's a need to look at it differently. We have the Magician, we have the Sea Tom, which is the Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is the Nine of Swords. This is going to be the Earth Tom reverse, which I believe is the Knight of Pentacles reverse. And this is the Six of Pentacles reverse, back to the Magician. It's almost like there's a fear of something happening again. Or this is somebody that wants to come around to right their wrongs. This is somebody who may have just been very non-committal, breadcrumbing. You know, there was no equal give and take in this relationship here. And it may have caused a falling out. Whatever you tried to start with this person, it doesn't look like it worked out. And I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like somebody wants to come around to try to, at the very least, apologize about that. Right, Knight of Cups and the Magician. Somebody here, it's like they're trying to manifest this new emotional beginning here. If that's not the case, this is you essentially just being afraid of manifesting this. I'm feeling a lot of, it's not even fear, it's nervousness and apprehension. It's like when these new things come in, it's really amazing, but it's also very scary because you may not know how to handle particular situations yet because you just don't have the full experience. And I feel like the main message there is, like we got this on the short video, it's to realize that you can apply all of your experience in other areas into a particular area that you don't have experience in, right? So let's say you're going into a particular job that's asking something, you have to have a certain level of experience, but you don't have that very particular experience, but everything that you've done, all the little jobs you've worked, the little businesses you've run, not little businesses, but you know what I mean, like all the little things that you've done are all piecing you together to create that experience. And I feel like this is also applying to love and relationships. It's like you're really actually applying everything, all the little things that have gone wrong, you're improving on everything that you can, and it's almost this energy where you're almost afraid that that's not going to be enough. But I'm here to tell you that it very much is enough. You're in the Magician energy, and that is exactly what this is. This is you mastering all of the elements of your life and your experiences that are allowing you to move in this beautiful new direction towards something that's going to be solid, long-term, and somebody who's very serious about building something with you, right? And it's going to be playful. I mean, like I said, I feel like this is a very playful energy with this relationship here. It just kind of feels like there's something either that you're in or that's coming in that is a very playful yet serious. I'm just repeating myself at this point. It's just what it feels like to me. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. We're going to go ahead and tap into this on Patreon, delve into these energies a little bit more, see what's going on with this relationship that you're either starting or that's coming in. We'll kind of get some insight into that. If you do want to see the extended, that is in the description. My microphone disappeared. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to Patreon. And if you want to book a personal reading, everything is also in the description. I will never contact you in any way, shape, or form for a reading. The only way to book a reading is to DM me on Instagram or send me an email. If you want to listen to my music, that is also in the description. But that said, I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you on Patreon or in the next reading.